Right, welcome to Shardhunter Session 138. This is Pathfinder 2 campaign, homebrew, better GM. We're doing stuff, GM. What are we doing?
All right, our heroes made it into the inner sanctum of Glyphrin, and they have been given the task to go into the innermost sanction and try to figure out what's going on, because there's some evil presence there that has been messing with the gnomes, and they want your help to solve the issue and stop the problem. There is an ancient door that they have not been able to bypass that is blocking the innermost portion of the fortress, or the Kiminoan ruins, from the outer ruins which they inhabit. And so y'all have been prepping to go inside.
So do we want to just kind of like walk up to the front door and knock, or what are y'all thinking? Corey, you're the tactician here.
I think we've spent the right amount of time. Now this, it's more of like a winding dungeon, I believe. Start search.
Okay.
Sure we've...
For that approach, let's start going down.
They bring you to the main gate of the inner sanctum, and at the main gate, you can see that everything here is completely made of ancient stone, although it looks way too pristine for any of the ancient stones that you've seen before.
Does it look the same age, just not as weathered, or does it look newer?
Make a perception check.
All right.
Could this be ancient stone?
Or just stone.
Ooh,
There's no active encounter.
Because you tried
that's
to.
perception.
Yeah, I tried to do an initiative roll.
All right. You can definitely tell that this stone is ancient stone, but it was not made by the ancients because it was made long after they left.
Okay.
It's
So
much
somebody-
newer ancient stone.
So somebody more recently has figured out how to make this stuff.
But
Not only that, make it pristine.
make a creation check as well.
All right. That's stuck in my initiative rolls. Is there a way to do it other than?
You go to skills knowledge.
Oh, yeah. There it'd be.
Yep. Okay, you sense that all of the ancient stone y'all found to this point has been made using earth magic, because that's what the ancients were really good at. You do not sense hardly any earth energy in this stone. Somebody made it out of a different energy.
Can I refocus and see if I can tell which element?
You are fairly certain that there is a huge imbalance of death stone in this stone.
Okay. So a car may be able to verify that for me?
Is a car licking the stone?
I can't tell. I look for a car.
A car, you do not get the draw from the stone, but you do sense the stone.
Smell it. I can smell it. It's right there. I can smell it.
Oh my god, he's smelling the stones. What does stone smell like?
Minerally.
Minerally.
Earthy.
These ones smell of death.
Just go pick up a piece of gravel. You'll know that smell when you smell it.
Go outside, put your nose in the dirt.
Just not an ant mound. That's not advised.
No.
How do we get the door open?
You notice that the gnomes have about 40 armed men sitting at the entranceway.
Where did they find all these people with 40 arms? Jeez. Oh, sorry. Let my eyes
Corey, you having
focus.
technical problems?
He just doesn't want to talk to us.
I don't know if you can hear us.
I don't know either. Can't hear us or can't respond? Can't hear. Okay.
Oh,
No eyes
Oh, that
worry.
sucks. I think his headphones died.
Need
Hmm.
to give you a minute to try to figure it out.
Do do do. Do do do.
Do we need to give you
Or jump if you can hear me.
I can say just hijack some of the children's. It's okay. We won't judge you for your like pastel blue headphones.
Got to be the cord or the cable.
Oh, that sucks.
Cord
I
or
heard
the
him
cable.
for a second when it
Yeah,
was
he was
unplugged.
talking earlier.
See if you kicked anything out. He can't hear us anyway.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's not helpful. Well, well, well.
Our arch nemesis technical
Alright.
issues.
So Eli, what are we doing? Kind of forgot.
Oh, we gotta. I believe we agreed to clear this dungeon out.
Okay.
And I think any information goes to them, but any treasures are ours.
Okay.
I think that's it.
It's
It's been
cord.
like 2 weeks, 3 weeks technically, and Winky's over here remembering what was said.
Hey,
That is fantastic.
that's why I'm
proud.
asking.
Well, we knew you wouldn't remember.
Sorry. Been a lot of life going on over here.
I untangled a necklace. How Hatala of me.
Can you hear us
don't,
now?
y'all don't know how many times that I do this during sessions. This is actually mine, though. Usually it's Kinsley's or Melanie's. This came tangled.
Oh my god.
Okay, while we're waiting for cord, do y'all want to discuss possible ways of entry?
Sure.
Yes.
You do know
I
it's
vote-
in stone, therefore you can't just hammer it.
Well, so
I vote-
this door they have not been able to get through.
Correct.
I vote our stone mover goes magic.
They tell you that they have brought in an expert who supposedly knows how to open ancient doors, and the techniques to open ancient doors did not work that they knew of. Your guess is that they're based on the techniques for opening the earth-based stone doors.
Kid, honestly, I feel very strongly that the key is a car.
Hmm.
From.
A car key.
Well, remember, the traditional way to open it is to channel the energy needed into the door with using one of our variable keys.
Right.
And you've got to have the right, you got to know which energy to channel.
Can I touch the wall?
Would it make sense, do you think? And Winky, I don't care if you touch the wall, but would it make sense, do you think, if it's a death door, that it would be life that you would channel into it to open it? Just as a
I
thought.
feel like if you did that, it would explode.
Why do you think that?
Because it's opposite. The pure opposites. A negative energy and then a positive energy.
Both of your suggestions could be possible.
So right now, our theories and things are try to put life energy in it and it might explode. Or it'll open the door. Which also, technically, with the logic and understanding that we have, if we try to
50-50
use
chance.
death magic, the same thing could happen. Because
Well,
we
odds
know
are it
so
wouldn't
little.
explode with death. It would either open or not open with death.
Well, okay, if we understand that, we're
I
definitely
just-
trying death.
At this
first.
point, I just want to touch the wall.
Yeah,
Real quick.
It feels very cold to the touch. Almost refrigerated.
Is there a stone that has to do with like cold, or is that just death?
No, death itself does not normally have temperature.
So what has to do with cold?
Well, is it cold where we are though? Like, is it just cold because it's cold here?
No, it's everywhere underground's the exact same temperature, except for the area around this door. It feels frigid.
Could I? Okay, there's air, earth, fire. What's the
Water,
next one? Water, uh,
death, and life.
death and life. I think the only one that could.
Well, we've learned of mixtures.
Yes.
The worm was a mixture of, I believe, water and wind, and that made cold. The worm that made cold.
Uh, water, wind, and death make cold.
Oh, a card. Let's do this. Let's do
I think-
this. I guess we can try to channel air and death. The thing.
So, you have several different energy options. I'm assuming you pull out the key that y'all have.
Oh,
Yes.
And what are you going to channel into it?
we gotta channel both death and air, right?
Well, so far, y'all
So
come up with
thinking.
3 theories.
So,
Honestly, I'm cool with the. I think Winky's got something going here with death
So,
and air to make
do
cold.
do we have anyone who has both of those, or do we need to have 2 people hold the thing?
All right, we may need to pause for a moment to let Will make some changes, because he may lose the stream.
You want to get down?
It's probably a good
This
idea.
is-
Go ahead since we're real early in it.
I'm wondering if his headphones have a headphone jack that you can plug into and then plug in the computer.
No, he just said that he has to change OSB settings if he changes to corded.
Oh,
Alright, I'm gonna flip this over to right back.
All right.
No, it's not.
Yes, we can hear you fine.
Although it's a little quiet.
Yeah, I had to bump you up to 200%.
I'm gonna turn my
Sound like
music
you're
off for a while.
inside of
Kind of important.
Do you have to change the source of the stream?
No, I think he just need to change his mic because everything else is coming from the output from his computer, but his mic is different.
If we wait long enough, your headset will be
I
charged.
think I've got it now. I think we've got it.
I was nice.
All right. So, as
Okay,
of
I'll go
now,
with that.
you'll have 3 theories on how to open the door. You can charge it with death energy and see if it'll open. You can charge it with life energy and see if it will either open or explode. Or you can charge it with air and death energy to see if that is the key.
I vote the air and death at the same time.
Vote for.
Well, we just had a long conversation about possibilities on the door. The door is made of death, like it's
like ancient stone, but not.
It is
Yeah.
cold. It is made of cold.
it's ancient
Ancient
stone.
stone that's not made of earth energy, but made of death energy. And the area around it is refrigerated.
So Winky thinks that because normally we use our key for a door like this, and you put the right energy into it, and it'll open the door. So
Correct.
right now, Winky's theory is that this is cold energy that would open the door. And honestly,
Quick question, Nita,
Cold
do you
and
have
death?
death?
I think I've got all of them.
Yes, Needip at this point has all 6.
Yeah.
I'm
He
assuming he has the key.
he is the Pugatar.
I was gonna say Captain Planet, but yeah, sure.
I like the Pugatar better. Yes, Needip, just make 2 rolls, or you can spend a point and just do it.
All right, I will do 2 rolls. You
All
want
right.
earth?
1
or
death and 1
sorry,
air.
so 1 dirt. Try again.
Death and air.
Death and air.
There's a death roll, and there's an
All right.
air roll.
You sufficiently charge energy into the key, and it changes its shape with each energy you apply.
All right,
All right, you stick the key in the door.
I try the door.
All right. The key goes into the door, and the door shakes for a second, and then nothing happens.
Maybe you didn't put enough in.
Try fire energy.
Do you want me to try it again,
Well, because it
or do we
does
want
it
to
need to
try
be.
only?
Well,
Try fire because it's cold. So try fire.
Hold on.
See what
In the
opens.
past, when working the doors, you have to pull the key out, give it the right energy so it can reconfigure itself, and then stick it back in the door to see if that unlocks it. If it unlocks, it's an instant process. There's no jiggling, wiggling, or changing energies then.
It either unlocks or it doesn't.
Correct.
All right, so I'll pull the key back out. We'll try and realign and roll again.
Which ones are you going to try next?
Do we want to try?
just try death by itself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we want to try just death or just air?
I would.
I mean, go
I
through them.
was.
Let's do death first
Let-
and try it by itself.
We bored. Can you imagine that? He's now playing Overwatch 2.
Oh, nice. Dude's gonna be raging at that game.
All right. You put death energy into it, and the door opens.
All right, so it's just death.
Why?
Death is
As the
cold.
door opens,
No, it isn't.
everyone feels a sudden blast of sickly cold air.
Oh,
Hmm.
Hold on a second while I type something.
feels like that meat freezer.
Can I?
I feel like we just had too much time to discuss beforehand because we would have just been like, "Oh, put death into the key."
Mm-hmm.
Winky got
Well-
way too smart. Hey,
If we
I'm not.
still.
No, there's nothing wrong with what you came up. I'm not saying you did anything wrong.
I mean, if we didn't think it was a good idea, we wouldn't have gone with it too.
At the next
that
door,
we
we'll just
overset it.
shove all energies in them and see which one wins.
Overload it.
We'll force it.
Cycling.
Because I guess a smart thinking is not how doors work.
I mean, you've known that for a long time.
There's some intelligence
Got
into
a
smacking
doorknob and it's
something.
unlocked. I got a
It's
hammer.
called geometry. You gotta angle it right. How do you think I've been hitting these doors in these tight hallways?
Believe me, I am impressed by your ability to hit doors in any situation.
I wonder if this is purely cold or if this is a different kind of.
I sent messages to some of y'all.
Okay.
Who is some of y'all?
If you got a message, you were one of the sun. Yes.
I take a deep breath, I pray to Pharasma, and I'm ready to move forward.
I move forward.
Okay. The air inside is fetid and it smells like. It's a hard thing to say, but it smells like the innards of an animal in freezing cold air.
Oh, so it's literally a meat.
Smells like
meat
Tantin.
freezer.
And you can see that every surface has a layer of frost on it.
Can I try and level up my hand-to-hand combat skills? Find a side of beef.
Make a perception check now that the door is open.
Alrighty.
Everybody.
Anybody who wants to.
Do, 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 do.
Thank.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Atala for the win.
All right. It looks like everyone but Winky. You notice that the room inside looks like your traditional fortress kill box.
Oh, great.
What kill? Did you say kill box?
Yeah.
You don't know anything, Winky, so you don't know what you're talking about.
I know it.
All right, everybody, let's be careful. This looks like it could be a fight we're walking into. Also,
What?
Eve, how are you feeling about your connection to Gazra right now?
It's a little crackly.
Yeah, okay.
Crackly.
Getting some radio static.
As soon as the door opened, I felt like almost a divine splitting.
Well,
I'm a little worried that when we walk in here, there could be a problem with divine magic.
I gotcha. Well, Cord, this to me looks like, killbox, like stuck in between two parts to the wall. Like, what do you think do you think, can we take a closer look at the top edge to see if, like, there are archer spots or places where people might be dumping something down below?
What's the size on this box? Is it like a
Is it like 20 foot wide? Is it bridge width? Is it
like
The room appears to be, from where you're looking, it seems
Okay.
to go in both directions at least about 20 or 30 feet, and it's about 40 feet across to where an obvious door is standing.
okay? So like 60 by 40.
I'm gonna cautiously walk towards the door.
nope.
Hold up.
I said cautiously.
Okay. I understand
Just,
that, but we haven't been killed yet. We haven't stepped past this door.
Just I guess get your
I
dimension
haven't
door
been killed
ready.
yet, and this is exactly
Just
how
want
Hey,
to say, have your
Ethan.
dimension door
Don't-
ready if you're the one that's going to.
Don't we have something that will keep things from moving?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Sorry, my stories may be blending together. Well, I'm worried about this door that we're coming through closing behind
mean-
us, and we're trapped in here.
I can.
It's not like we can't open it again.
There are three.
Unless
I
it
do see
locks.
3 arrow slits on each side of the wall.
Okay. So
Oh,
we need to
there must
keep an
be
eye
booby
out for
trap.
those. But if we stay close to the wall, they can't hit us from those slits.
Or
So-
they can definitely hit us, because
If you are right up against an arrow slit,
So far,
left and
no
right.
one has peeked into the room.
okay.
Y'all are outside the door. Wait, look, because from there you can see the arrow slits.
I mean, it's been a
Huh,
long
what are
time
you
since
doing?
this door was opened. Whoever's in
I'm
there
fine.
may not have even been ready for this door to open.
All right. Does somebody want to sneak look inside?
Winky
Uh,
already
I
said.
want to go inside.
All right, Winky.
Go, Winky. Are you that excited?
No, you guys are just taking so long.
Okay, then go. Go.
Then Leroy Jenkins it and go on. If you want to jump in, we're not gonna stop you, but we're having a discussion. Do what you
mean,
do.
If anything, I'm gonna look for traps real quick, before he runs in there to die. But
Go ahead and make your trap check, because you can do that while he's trying to decide.
Do we see any lumps on the ground? Maybe.
You do not see any lumps on the ground. You do see footprints in the frost.
Fresh footprint, like a car. Can you check to see if the fresh?
I could take a look at them.
Make a tracking check to check the footprints. You do not see any traps that you can tell, Atala. You're fairly confident with your examination as well.
No encounter. Well, that's initiative. Dang it. There it is. I thought, I whipped one over and it clicked back.
All right, you can't tell exactly how old they are, but based on the amount of frost in the room, it is newer than you would guess within a few days at most.
Okay.
Your
Recent
guess
activity.
is someone's patrolling the door regularly, just not all the time.
So in that case, we should all sneak in and close the door behind
And the
us.
footprints are all humanoid in size and shape and composition.
Aren't
Wherever
the
those guys are walking.
Yeah, we know to follow their
oh,
footsteps.
I didn't
it
see
could, that
any
could be a
traps.
trap itself.
What was that,
Footprint
Hatala?
could be the-
I was just letting everybody know I didn't see any actual traps in here. If anything, the only thing is if there were people or beings that were ready to attack us.
I mean, y'all just want me to go invisible and go look?
by yourself.
Sure, go ahead. We'll watch your footprints in the frost.
Well, I'm going to be stepping exactly where the other footsteps are, so you won't even notice.
Yeah, you will, because your feet are probably smaller or bigger than the other footprints.
It'll work.
So do you wish to go invisible and go in?
Yeah, I'll do it, just to keep everything moving.
All right. A car disappears by putting his cloak up and steps in. And when he steps in, y'all actually notice the frost shimmering as he goes in.
Shimmering, like glowing.
Hey, look at that.
No, even though he's invisible, you still saw a disturbance in the air because of the frost.
Oh God. Wonder what happens if we.
So can we just see like an outline of Court in the frost as he's walking through?
No, you just
A car.
swirls in the air.
Like Minecraft particles. Oh no, I can see my particles. Turn off the particles.
We know where you are. Alright, I guess this will be interesting.
Will.
Do we tell him?
We can't see you at all, dude.
Just go for it.
As soon as you cross the gateway going inside a car, sent you a message.
Yeah, I see it.
Closes. A car is alone.
Is that
He's
coming
a
from all
pincushion.
around me?
Everywhere.
Oh no.
A car's all by himself.
and all we can do is watch through the gate as he just gets shot over and over again. Oh no.
Dude doesn't have enough health to tank that.
Where's all that blood coming from?
Yeah, I can't really do anything with the ground or the walls or anything in here. It's all ancient stone.
Can you stop throwing my phone around, please? Thank you.
Man, the ice is so thick, it's throwing his phone.
His what?
Okay. Hey guys, looks like there were arrows here, but they're all rotted and rusted away.
Where what?
I think it might be safe for you guys to follow.
Oh, the arrows went to shoot, but they've been here so long that they just fell apart as they shot.
I can see them behind the murder holes.
Ah, okay.
I'll walk in.
Okay. As soon as you walk in, you feel cold clamminess strike you throughout your body. As you have no magical nature, you have trouble understanding what it means.
Oh no.
I
I'm
will
gonna
follow behind.
step in.
All right. Nita, you do not sense anything instantly other than there is a huge imbalance of death energy and a lot of negative energy in the area.
Getting some bad vibes.
Hatala, you feel what was noise previously is now more like screaming in your head, blocking you from the thoughts of your prayers. Like you can still feel your connection, but you can feel like it's actively being suppressed.
Okay.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
I'm gonna eat. It's difficult to be in here, but I think we can handle it. It's loud. It's like, oh, it's so.
Like you guys?
It's like that, but like constant. Like it never stops. Sometimes we
So-
stop, but this never does.
Well, I guess I'll walk in.
When do we stop?
For like 2 or 3 weeks in between sessions.
What's a session?
It's trash.
Okay. When you go in core, you can almost feel an instantaneous. You know this. You've been doing meditation to improve your bonding with nature. You can feel like that bond is being stretched to its max on entering this area.
Gotta
Okay. The entire area has a immense negative energy aura. Kind of like what you would sense when looking at an undead or anything like that, but the entire area is just saturated with the energy.
do.
It reminds you of the feeling you felt when you went into the fire in the town that was on fire.
Okay, so this may be more like going off as
Zan, that's correct. I couldn't remember it off the top of my head.
That was the first town, right? With the fire titans
That's the
card.
town y'all caught on fire that one time,
That one time.
but then y'all put it out.
Next to Lonely Mountain. So that was
Yes.
Yes,
there was
next
a
to Lonely-
fire titan art there.
And
The-
Yes.
Mhm.
that is now your hand.
So that
But this doesn't feel like any elemental energy. It feels like negative energy. Like it's the feeling of death itself is in the air, and it's blocking your connection to nature.
We're
Something
gonna find the
unholy.
Grim Reaper.
the cars drawn.
No. There is death energy in here for anyone who has death stones in them. There is death energy in the area and in stone and everywhere, but there's a more overwhelming energy that's permeating everything.
Darkness.
I try to just detect magic to see direction.
The detect, as soon as you start detecting magic, it feels like someone slammed you in the head with a hammer.
Well,
Wasn't me.
It's everywhere.
This
There's
is
so
like
much magic in this area.
still.
The best memory you can recall for this much energy was when you were around a gate to one of the other planes that was open.
I don't remember that. It's fine. I say we continue onwards.
the footprints, are those going just like in a circle? They go to
Now that you're in the room, you can see there are two other doors, and they come from a side door, come to this door, and then go to the other side door, like a patrol pattern.
Can we tell how fresh the footprints are to see which door they went through first, last?
You can tell which one they come in from and go out from because they're always going in the same direction.
I wanted to know if they were recently came through the door,
But you can't
so we
tell
can try to avoid them.
other than within the last few days.
I vote we go to where they go out, because then we're less likely to come across them. And we come behind them if we do, rather than in front of them.
Seems logical.
I
I like it.
want to cast guidance on a car. I just want to see what happens.
He explodes. The icy mist that was everywhere is now red.
The car is everywhere. Car is nowhere.
All right, hold on a second while I get something real quick.
Go ahead and roll the initiative.
I haven't started it yet. We're going to in a second, yeah.
Oh my god. Hatala, what have you done?
It's a divine spell. I did it on purpose.
But
Oh,
why?
well, divine cantrip, sorry.
Same thing. While he does this, I have to use the bat.
It's gonna take me a second because my mouse is acting up. I think the battery might be running low on my mouse. Yeah, mine, it runs fine, but it makes you double click a lot. Alright, let me drag tokens. Very hard to drag. Sometimes it's double click and sometimes it's no click. We're going to use the touchpad. Okay, something else is not right here. Oh no, I've just been dragging you on there repeatedly, haven't I? Yep, I've dragged repeated copies on there. Why is it not clicking? Alright, need it. Car, core, Eve. What the heck?
What did you guys do to him?
Promise, it was an accident.
I know not what you were talking about.
Who am I missing? Core, Dala, Eve, Akar, Nidip, Winky. Hey, it's behaving better now. Let's see. Light. For some reason,
What?
Eve's character has no
What?
eyesight.
There's no what?
What? I don't know what that is. You pooped? Huh?
Or you're not muted, just so you know.
Yeah, he was kept whispering. He's like, grab my foot. I'm like, what? I was like, you poop? What are you trying to tell me, son?
So it was grab my foot, not grab my poop.
Well, it was so quiet. I was like,
Yeah, exactly.
it's like, you don't pronunciate as it is. So I guess he just wanted me to grab his foot.
While we wait, I'm gonna start reading again.
No, I'm over to you.
Mute.
Oh, please do.
Kyla gave me a death stare.
Now I gotta find a random book. I'll start reading.
Oh, looks like I gotta get another dude.
Ooh, not that.
And we probably all.
Yes, I'm gonna make sure everyone's sheets are correct.
We purposely went in with 1 HP, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Add them to the thing. And then I'll set the fight. Where am I at? Here we are. Reusing an old map, but only a portion of it. All right, Winky, you need to click the rest button.
I have to click it?
There you go. No,
Is that wrong? Oh, wait, that was wrong.
yeah, wrong button. There you go. You're at full power now. All right. Let's begin rolling your initiatives. All right. Core, as you've just come into the room, you notice the door to the side open and a zombie step through. It stops, turns around, closes the door, turns, and starts walking, and it looks like it's following the footsteps as usual.
But it's not reacting.
Though it hasn't had a chance to do anything yet. It looks like an ordinary zombie as far as you can tell, but you can make a perception check to look at it more.
Yeah.
When you look at it, you notice that normally zombies are covered with rotten flesh. You can definitely tell that this is a zombie and it's dead and its flesh is dead, but it, muscle tone wise, it looks like the Hulk. And it looks like it's fully puffed up, and imagine Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as a zombie.
That doesn't seem that threatening.
He wants gains.
I don't want to get out.
And based on the path, it's going to walk straight towards you all.
I'll impose my.
Okay.
Does it react to me at all when I get?
It hasn't a chance to do anything because
Oh.
you're moving first.
Well. I'll step into look of shock on his face. I'll cut him more. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. Actually, I'm gonna back up and say try to say hello. What do we know about this Minoan? Try to say hello.
Okay. All right.
I'm like,
Is it knowing what your necklace tells you, or is it ancient? I can't remember which one you
Minoan.
did 50%
It was
of.
Minoan.
I believe I'd been learning Cayman.
Okay, so you have automatic knowledge of ancient, and you're learning Kaminoan.
Yeah.
So go ahead, just make an intelligence check. D20 plus your intelligence. Your lore. Do lore ancients, because that's technically intelligence, so that'll work. Even though you're a master at it. Okay. You feel fairly confident in your translation.
too bad it's a zombie, so I had no idea what you're saying.
Tala?
I was going to do something else, but seeing Core step up and try to speak to it, I am going to hold my turn till after the zombie.
Okay. So Winky?
I'm gonna do the same thing as Hatala,
Alright.
just to see what happens, because this is hilarious.
Akar?
We can't hear you, bud.
Yeah, you're muted.
Well, I guess since everybody else is waiting, I'll just hold my turn as well.
Alright. Eve?
He's
I
gonna,
just want to move.
just imagine she's like obliterated.
I could have killed it in one shot, but since you guys are waiting, I'm just gonna move.
Alright. Need it?
Alright. I too will just scoot up and move and be sneaky. And wait.
Alright. It walks along, not noticing anything until it literally bumps into Nita. As soon as it touches him, its eyes glow with red ferocity and it screams really loud and starts attacking him.
Man, he got really angry when you said hello.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Is this zombie drunk or something?
It's just an ordinary miss.
that
He-
says
he
critical
stumbled
miss.
around.
Maybe it's blind and it only can.
For one critical.
It just rolled low. Well, it can't roll high. Let's put it that way.
Maybe the zombie just needs glasses and couldn't see him until he got close.
It's going to be clumsy for one round.
It thought I was regular height, so it swung and missed my head.
I mean, it didn't even know you were there to begin with, so.
One of its eyes is popping out of its head, so it can't really see well. It's got to pick up its eye,
No depth perception.
and then it's
With
like,
It swings again, missing again.
Needup's acting like he's definitely like dodging the punches and stuff, but is clearly not. Can't hit.
He is. That's part of AC.
All right.
You
To make
dodged
this
the wrong
easier, I'm just
direction,
going to move.
and he still misses.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like just blatantly.
To make
not.
it easier, since all of you held your action, except for Eve and Nita,
You gotta move him.
all right. So now, Atala, your held turn.
Alrighty,
Walk
I'm
up and
going
poke it.
to cast Disrupt Undead on the zombie.
All right, roll a d20.
one.
Oh my gosh.
All right, the spell works normally. It failed, so it takes full damage.
It says acid, it wouldn't be acid. What damage would it be?
There's a roll damage button.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
when it comes up, it says it seems like it says acid. It says acid for the roll.
No, that's if you wanted to add extra.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, the base is already up there, 76 with a light bulb.
My bad.
All right.
And
All right.
and going to throw this. Oh wait, pick 'em. You know how to play the game, Tara. Don't you? Maybe. Is it a regular critical?
Hold on.
Because it wasn't a nat.
I feel like we're spending a long time on something that
Yeah,
we
it's
could've
a regular
killed in
critical.
one
What boy?
turn.
Target must succeed as a DC 29 Fortitude save or be blinded for 1 round. I think it was already blinded.
It succeeded, so it's not blinded.
Look at him. Or it. I don't know.
All right, Winky, your turn.
I rolled a 5.
It's a
And you hit.
zombie.
Just
Regular
roll
critical.
critical damage. Which gonna hit it again.
I was about to say, no, you're not going to hit it again. Oh, no, you didn't. That was your roll. Sorry, bud.
The reason he missed is because it was
It's
laying
just-
on the ground.
Oh, you knocked it. You weren't ready for it to fall down. And then you swung again.
I swung at him, and he was a delayed fall, so I swung at him, but it was falling backwards while I did
Yeah. It just got a whiff of air for the second one.
it. That's my turn because I moved.
Okay, Car.
Can't hear you again.
He's got a
I know.
kid talking probably.
Yeah, he's yelling because he doesn't want to go to sleep. I'm just gonna shoot him, I guess.
Are you?
Hopefully.
That's
Roll.
an extreme punishment.
Roll those beautiful dice.
Actually,
You're talking about its son.
Thread and the needle.
we'll take one action, and I'm gonna pull out my war sword,
Cookery?
Elven war sword.
Oh.
All right, normal critical. No, no, come back here.
Not dead?
No. Pay attention, I'm setting values here.
It isn't dead?
No. I had something set wrong at first.
Was its health like 5?
Off guard does not apply because it's prone. Alright, Car.
That's it.
Alright. Hold on. Okay, did you actually attack again?
Yeah.
Okay. Then roll your damage.
Is that an actual critical?
It's a regular critical.
Critical. Okay.
Alright.
And that's me to.
Alright. Core, it comes back around to you, and when it does, you notice energy instilling within the creature.
What?
And you noticed all of its wounds disappeared.
Okay.
A car hug. Hug the zombie and absorb the death energy.
Tell everyone. Does it look like it's still going after?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can tell it literally just regenerated all wounds.
So it's a Wolverine.
Oh, if it
Can we just break its legs and not kill it?
I want to just maybe take a step and call that out. Try to tell everyone as hard as you can. And pass it.
Critical hit. Regular.
Basically, the goal is to try to get past its limit, or if it generates again.
Right, because if we can.
All right.
Reaction.
That's 2 actions.
Fascinating.
Well, if you actually did tell everyone to try to beat it to death, then that was 3 actions.
All right, that's all.
All right. Eve,
Divine Lance.
all right, roll a d20 naturally.
Okay.
Don't do it unnaturally.
Nice.
All right, it works like normal. And you hit.
Nice.
I guess for my last section, I will throw.
All right. You hit. It's a surprising large number of dice to be such a small amount of damage. That was bad rolls.
Yes, you got to choose the one.
All right. Need it?
All right. I would like to.
It's laying on the ground at your feet.
I know. Trying to decide. I was gonna do Weapon Storm, but they have some collateral, so I'm just gonna use my good old Bloom Saber.
All right.
Strike, melee, roll.
You hit. All right.
Hit him again.
You hit.
To roll that time.
All right.
I'll do one last hit. And I missed.
You barely missed.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Just ganging up on it, just smacking him on the ground. I like it. It's very fitting for the situation.
It strikes at Winky.
Oh no. Wow.
It missed. It strikes again.
Is it gonna hit me?
Nope.
Oh,
Not a chance. And
That's
it's a
42.
swing for no reason whatsoever that has no prayer of hitting.
It's about 31. That's pretty bad.
Okay, it was just a regular bad miss.
Swings so hard it just rips his own arm off.
What?
Rolled one again. I was gonna have its arm come off. Yes.
Been disarmed.
Tala. Regular critical hit. Okay, this time it drops, and you can see it actually starts melting and burning down and dissolves into nothingness.
Man, I didn't even get to hit it a second.
Hit it.
Welcome, guys.
Get it
Took
now.
care of that.
It might still be regenerating.
Just wiggle your hammer over the melting bits.
Mush it.
I'd like to check the door it came.
Nah,
It yelled?
idea.
No.
Oh,
it-
when it touched
Heat up.
yeah, just like anybody would if they touched Nita, it yelled.
Ow.
Oh,
Well,
it touched it.
with it,
That's harsh.
with it,
I
with
think
its
he's
description,
drooling.
It didn't know he was there, and he scared him. Like,
All right, the door. It closed the door behind itself.
Any movement on the other side?
Make a perception check. You can hear lots of different movement on the other side, but you're not sure of anything specific.
I'm gonna do the whole like at the all account. Kind of whisper at him.
Before we move too far, any other fight, we need to focus on one enemy at a time,
why?
I don't even know
because
if
we have to kill it in one round. Everybody focuses on the same one.
go back over to him so we can have a conversation. Is
So
that the door we want to go through?
we were gonna go through the other one, but if this is the guard that's been pacing, why not go backwards? At this point,
That door. Lots of maybe.
Can,
better
can I hold on?
you heard something?
Yeah.
Just peek through.
What if we just kind of let them come in here one at a time?
What if it's not an enemy? We don't know what it is yet.
Then if they come in here one at a time,
What if they never
I'll
open the
stand
door?
in
We're
front of
sitting
them
here
and I'll
for
say
the rest of
hello.
our lives.
Not an enemy.
Ah,
I'll
okay.
say hello. They'll.
Okay.
Hi.
Winky sees the door. He has trouble controlling himself.
It's the fact that he's.
Go ahead, Winky. What do you want to do?
I want to peek through the door.
Go for
See
it.
what's behind the door.
Got your back.
I slightly open the door to see what's behind it.
Okay. You peek in and you see what looks like a barracks room with about 16 of those guys in there.
Oh, great.
They're all just milling about. Some of them are literally bumbling into each other. Others are just like sitting in place. One of them's to a corner with a sword, trying to figure out how to sharpen it. And another one is at a weapon station, and it looks like there's a sword in the station, and it's been sharpening the blade, and it's almost gone completely through the blade and out the backside.
Question: is there any other entrances or exits to this room?
You can't see without opening the door further. As of now, you do not think any of them has noticed you. They do not appear to be the most observant fellows, but it also may depend, because based on what you know of Undead, whatever their command is, they will keep doing it.
Can I like stealthily open the door all the way and then peek through?
You can try.
Okay. Oh yeah, I got plus 20 stealth. That should be fine.
Okay. Make another perception check. You can see that there is one other door in that room.
That's it? What side is it on?
Across and down to the left. It's basically the long wall away from you.
I'm guessing that door leads to a place where one of these other doors goes to.
It's a good possibility. This is a kind of fort, based on your knowledge of forts, most of these doors are probably going to have circular routes so that servants and soldiers can move in and out readily.
Do we want to eliminate all these guys, or do we want to just leave them be and lock them in this room?
If they're just like chilling in there, not coming after us, I think that works for us.
Right. I'm gonna go back, shut the door, and I'm gonna try to find something to block the door, so they can't come back.
It looked like they were all just kind of frozen in whatever thing they were doing before.
Like, did they continue doing the things that you were watching them do the whole time, or did any one of them do something different at some point?
Pretty sure it was all the same.
But if we touch them or whatever,
Actually,
they
I'm pretty
probably
sure
will.
that they're not hostile though, as long as we don't like interrupt what they're doing.
But we also don't have to go in that room, possibly. And if we do, we can come in through the other door, or come back around here and throw a pebble at one of them, and let that one come after us, and then one at a time take them out.
They don't seem threatening enough to do that.
Sorry, what were you saying, Core?
This more like the outer wall outside fortress.
This is the outer wall of the inner sanctum.
Do we know which door would kind of take us?
Based on where you're at, the main door in front of you would go is this straight access to the core of the fortress.
Not the one that.
But we can take
Now, the side doors are not the ones that would go straight to the center, but every door should eventually get you there in this place. Although you may end up going in a big circle around it if you stick to the outside.
And we just go.
And based on what Winky's done, you can just try spying in other doors as well. They do not appear to be the most observant fellows.
Sure.
Yeah, let's probably. I say we check through each door and we see which one's gonna be the best option.
The big door in the center is double doors, and the other door to the side is another single door.
I want to see the double doors.
Okay. What do you do?
First I want to see, listen to see if there's anything behind the door.
All right. Make your perception check, Winky.
Right.
You definitely hear heavy footsteps marching.
Like, is it a big creature or just
a clanking of heavily armed troops marching? Kind of like if you were marching back and forth.
Okay, so it's not the zombies we were looking at earlier.
It depends. Not all the zombies are exactly the same. Some of them have armor, some don't.
I want to peek through this door as well.
Okay. Okay. You pull on the door, and as it opens up a little bit, you can hear a clanking sound.
Going towards the door.
Might be something locking it, a chain or something on the other side.
Make a reflex save, Winky.
Oh God.
He didn't check for traps.
Okay, you take half damage.
Oh God. What?
A ballista bolt.
A hammer comes through the door. Somebody else tried to hit the door because they found it here.
Oh, there's a trap there.
Okay, you could have.
You
You
didn't say
guys-
you were opening the door.
You guys said the traps were too old.
Thought they
I
were.
said the arrows in the murder leap area or the murder
No,
weapon.
somebody said the traps were too old to actually work, so I thought it would be fine.
You take half damage, Winky.
Of that?
Yeah.
Could I tell what hit me?
As you were opening the door, it looks like a pair of blades swapped out trying to chop your hand off, and you barely got your hand out of the way in time.
Took off your fingertip.
Is it disarmed now, or if I try to open the door again, will it activate?
Most of these traps will automatically reset after a certain amount of time.
That's good to know.
Is the door open now?
I can try and
You were just
disarm
trying
the
to
trap.
Huh?
I can try
You
and
were
disarm
trying to peek, so it's only slightly open.
Okay, can I see through it?
Now make your perception check.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Hold on, sorry.
Kind of ask Nika. Going. We've been in other ones. Start trying to get of where.
Like based off the former layouts, they seem to have been the same, so this one should follow suit.
It may have gone off.
Okay.
I mean, I want to
Winky.
find an oven.
as you're peeking through the doorway, you see a very large chamber that looks identical to the kill box chamber you're in, with the exception that there are about 4 more of those big guys, like the one that came into that room. But you notice too late that one of them was pointing its spear and swinging it at you, and it did hit because you were peeking through the door.
Whack-a-mole.
Oh my god. I take that.
And we will set this up, because we'll say the door is here.
Oh.
We're going to do another initiative. Everyone roll their initiative.
Okay, cool. Be back.
All right. Core.
How open is it?
Just enough that the one zombie is now blocking it.
And is Winky still in the door? Is there a space in between them?
Winky's right in front of the door, and the zombie's in the door.
Our own murder box.
Hmm.
He's been cut on his hand. He's gotten a spear in his face.
I wouldn't be able to put a wall on it.
You don't have enough line of sight for that, no. If you can move this zombie out of the way, you could.
I want to try to. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run up to it. Try to shove said zombie back.
First, look at your message.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happens.
Mhm. And you're gonna try to shove it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna shove it. While in Kamino and saying hello.
All right, make your shove roll.
He was polite.
Doing athletics.
Let me check real quick, but I believe so. All right, you attempt an athletics check against your target's fortitude DC.
On this.
You do the classic schoolyard, and they're like,
Oh,
that's 2 actions.
yeah. I'm gonna give it. I want to just put some grease on the ground right in the doorway. They will all have to come.
All right. Isn't that a 2 action though?
It is a 2x. anything else. I want to trip him in the.
Trip. You try to knock a creature to the ground, attempt an athletics check against their reflexes.
32.
Nope.
All right. Cool,
He resists.
guys. Have made a wall.
All right, Winky, you get an attack of opportunity.
On whom?
Just roll for now.
Okay.
You can target the one in front of you if you want, but it's not him. I don't want to drop them on top of each other until after the action. Hey,
Nice,
natural
Winky.
20. Roll for confirmation.
Oh,
Just a regular critical. Roll your damage.
that's what I'm doing. This one. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
All right. You notice your hammer was not nearly as effective against him as it should have been. All right. Another zombie passes through the zombie there, making a shove against Winky. And it shoved Winky. Winky's difficulty is a 32, so it succeeded. Pushes you back 5. Allowing it to be in your place.
Get one.
No, that counts as a 5-foot step.
Close to me.
It's because the shove gives you a 5-foot step with the shove. If you succeed.
That makes sense. Like you're following through the push.
But now you get an attack of opportunity.
Roll it or
That one passed you as it ran in. You regular hit. You notice your sword did good damage. Going to continue the charge. Shoving Eve.
Guess these guys are just here to push people around.
All right,
No?
Eve's
Nobody?
difficulty is 32, so it shoves Eve 5 feet. And follows. Hello. and roll for confirmation of failure.
Halfway luck.
Okay, now that's going to be a pretty bad critical unless you want to use one of your abilities to get rid of that.
I guess I'll use my extra hero point.
Okay. Roll again. There you go. Regular critical hit. That is a piercing weapon. You notice your sword didn't do as much damage as it should have.
Okay. I got versatile. Whatever, but it's not letting me click it. I don't know how to. Oh wait, hold on. I don't have that for that. Never mind. We're just gonna go with this for now.
Regular hit.
Now, Core already used his reaction earlier, but my critical hit earlier would have given him an attack of opportunity. But he already used it, so I'm
Yes.
just bringing it up so that later on, because that's going to be something I'm going to be definitely bringing up.
All right. Eve?
I'm just gonna try to hit it.
Nice.
And you hit. You're always noticing that these guys are much more durable than the one you fought previously.
Wonderful. Oh,
Regular miss.
might as well just try again. Who cares?
And regular critical miss. You're going to get clumsy for one round.
Alright, I'm gonna go here and help Eve. Doop, doop. Target. Doop, doop, doop. Velvet War Sword, do your thing. Ooh, that
Regular
was
hit.
good. Sure,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did I pick that dice up? I can!
Hey, me too. That's new. Reroll.
Sorry.
Wait, I like the two. Reroll it. This crack die.
All right. That is slashing. You do full damage.
Yeah.
And another
Yeah.
regular hit.
They are not beefier than the other guys.
All right. Winky. Regular critical, although didn't we change your hammer? I can't remember what we changed. Hold on, let me check.
I think all we did was put some silver on it,
Yeah, okay.
which
So
I'm not using.
Regular critical hit.
Wait.
You missed, and it succeeded in resisting your prone. You need to remember when you get a critical, you need to wait because if it gets knocked down, you'd have an easier time hitting it.
Sorry.
You missed your second attack. And you hit with a regular hit on your third attack.
Them 2s and 3s love you tonight, Mickey.
All right. That's Winky. Need it. Can we guess the spell?
Fireball.
Really?
Now I can't do it.
I was thinking you were going to cast a different one.
Yeah, well, the problem with that one is, well, one of them that I was thinking of has a 60-foot burst and does damage to everything in that.
I was thinking of how you normally used when they're all grouped up.
Yeah, that's what my next one was going to be. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll do chain lightning.
Yeah, there you go. Not surprising on that one.
No.
Oh yeah, that has been your go-to here of late.
I mean,
It's like there's a whole bunch of them and they're all near each other. Gee, I wonder what spell I'm doing.
Well, it's like ever since the Ravens came around, it's like, I'm going to use that any chance I get.
All right, so they get a DC 33 to resist.
Yep. So we'll go.
That is
here,
a reflex. Yeah.
as long as we can hit all of them. I don't care what pattern we go in.
All right, so a regular failure on the first one. Regular success on the second one, so he takes half damage.
Another half
A
damage.
regular success on the third one to take half damage. And you can hear it arc off into the other room and zap someone for full damage. So
Scald
roll
the
your
dog.
damage.
Alright. That's an attack. 8d12.
Yep.
Right?
Okay, so the two right here take that half damage. The one you can't see yet and the one that's over here take full damage. All right.
With my
Need it.
last turn, I want to move just right here.
All right.
And then my turn.
Nice.
The one in the doorway charges. Need it. And hit. For 29 damage. turn. Comes in and swings at core. A regular miss. Gonna try again. A regular miss. Alright, the round ends and you see all of them regenerate.
Hmm. Okay. Or haste on. Oh, weapon. Do want to change my grip to two-handed grip.
Hold on a second. For some reason, a bunch of things popped up for no reason.
Yeah,
Okay.
they all went to sleep. They're all asleep.
Okay, sorry. You changed your hand grip.
Hasten myself. Grip.
Alright, so you got 2 more actions.
Roll screw at it.
And a regular critical hit. And your weapon is slashing, so full damage. And you set it on fire. Or no, you set it on bleed.
Did you zombie? Back.
Hey, another critical.
Gotta be nice and say hello, and they just don't listen.
Oh, it is on persistent fire. And persistent bleed. Okay. Are they immune to bleed, but they're not immune to fire? Okay. I was wondering why it only has 1 stat. It's angry that you attacked it. And it hits you. $28 damage. And make a fortitude save. You succeeded. You're immune. And it's going to try one last time. Alright, that was its first hit, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to try again. But it does not get a chance. It is going to... Let's see. It's going to shove you.
Oof.
30, your resistance is 34, so it failed. And that's its round. does not like Eve. So it strikes at her. And a regular hit. And a miss. And it's going to try to shove Eve. $34. Her resistance is 32, so she shoves Eve. He shoves Eve 5 feet. And it continues that 5-foot step. That's its turn. Atala.
Going to attack.
Regular critical hit.
Right, and that should give either Core or Winky an attack of opportunity.
Do it on the guy that you have, or on the?
On that one.
I've got the one that's got the persistent fire damage that I just attacked. It's the same one you attacked, right?
But hold on. Minus 56.
Now, is my holy not affecting them more?
Your holy is not affecting them extra, but it is affecting them. It's your sword is not affecting them as much.
No, I know why it's not affecting them as much.
Okay.
I was wondering because when I did the spell earlier, it doubled, but. All right, so do we want to finish my turn or let them do attack of opportunity? How do we want to do it?
Their attack of opportunity would be instant. So, Core does a hit. And that's full damage. And it dies.
There we go. Well, that's kind of a bummer though, because now this one doesn't have anybody I can make attack it again.
Yeah, but Winky will be coming up, so if you do enough damage,
Yeah.
Winky could finish it.
Come on. Regular.
Regular hit.
I want to change this to the versatile slashing, but it's not letting me do it. But I'm doing.
What do you mean?
No, not my rapier. This is my dagger. My
Mhm.
dagger has a versatile oh, it says it on there, but it wasn't letting me change it. But I guess it has it, so whatever.
It doesn't let you change it. You just tell me that you're using the other.
I told you
Okay.
then. Alright, that is my turn.
Eve?
I'm gonna do something risky. And just do a heal spell.
What was that? Sorry.
So I'm gonna do a burst. So it'll be 60 feet.
Roll a d20.
Wonderful.
The spell is consumed and absolutely nothing happens.
That's great. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna hit this guy in front of me.
She says, I tried.
Stupid looking dude.
Alright, a car.
Same dude messing with Eve. Oh
A
yeah.
natural critical for you. Roll a d20 for confirmation.
Was that a natural critical?
Remember, yours has 19 to 20.
Oh yeah. I forgot. It's been so long.
Just a regular special crit.
Good. Not best.
And it is now off guard.
Again.
A regular critical hit. Two attack.
Cool. Now I want to do something crazy.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and grapple this guy and see if somehow they're like I can tell that they're re-healing. Somehow they're using something, and with me knowing that there's death energy and negative energy in this area, I want to try to put my hands on them and see if something happens. Because I know I've touched a skeleton before and it just crumbled. So, just
Okay.
testing the theory.
Make an athletics check.
Not the best.
Athletics check against their fortitude DC. 29. No, you do not.
Okay.
Winky? Hold on a second, Winky.
Is it okay if I change up for a second? Just show it out.
Yeah.
What just said.
You have enough prowess on the battlefield to notice what's going on. Regular hit.
Oh
my God.
Those, I'm telling you, twos are
That
hunting
is
you
the worst
tonight,
damage I've ever seen Winky do.
dude. That looks like a car's bow damage right there. Actually, I probably get
I was
hurt
gonna
with
say
that.
it ain't. I was gonna say it ain't that bad.
But he did 5.
Yeah, I'm telling you, those twos
That's a
are
regular
hunting you,
hit?
man. Oh.
Wow.
You did 12.
Who's the deity of luck, and how did you piss her off?
You're getting a little better.
The only reason I got that is because I got 111 and then 18.
All right. Need it.
Alrighty. I'm going to cast Disrupt Undead on this gentleman right here. I want to cast it. There you go. Yeah, it got amplified.
All right, roll a d20. The spell is
Another two.
consumed and does nothing.
That's not a divine spell.
No, it's not, but it's a positive spell.
That's bullcrap.
Alrighty, then I will
If it was any other form of damage than positive or holy, it would have worked.
smack it with my sword. And I miss. And that's
I
my
mean,
turn.
it says you're siphoning negative energy into yourself.
That would be my turn.
It says positive energy.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't say positive anywhere in the description.
You deal 1d6 positive damage plus your specialist ability modifier.
Oh, in that one it does.
Oh, they made that description.
Well, no, there's a.
Yeah,
oh wait,
no,
hold
no.
on. Is that that's Disrupt Undead. I was looking at Chill Touch.
Yeah.
Well, then I wonder if Chill Touch works. Disrupt Undead is a divine spell. Yeah, it's divine. My bad.
Going to attempt to shove. Need it. $31. I don't think that is enough. Nope, 29. So that is enough. Shoves him back. He follows through. And he attacks.
Hey, Nita, what if I shove you through a wall? What's gonna happen, bro?
And miss. He's gonna attack one more time. Miss. Native is lucky. Other than being shoved around.
Hey, you might want to share that with Wiki over there. I think he could use some.
Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Striking at Atala. A natural 20. Roll for confirmation. Pretty good. Rolling for damage. And you are automatically shoved 5 feet because of the critical. Which is actually to your benefit because he does not have reach. And he's not going to waste his movement when there's another target. Regular hit. They always have so much trouble hitting core. And then he's going to use his last action to try a shove. $35, and your resistance is 34, so he shoves you 5. And he steps with you. He's now fully in the room. And that's his action, which means the turn ends and everyone regenerates. wrong button. Core, your turn.
Alright, going to attack. Yep. Oh, there we go. And I'm gonna pop a little true strike with off my blood magic spell web. Second attack. 50.
Oh wait, hold on. I had the wrong person somehow clicked. Hey, the undo even does the persistent damage. That's nice. Woo! That's new. I like that. All right.
Just roll an extra. Oh, it kept the height, so it was.
Yep. Hold on. We have the ability to add dispel to you.
Holding.
Hold. Hold.
I know it's on here somewhere. And that also gives you your draconic blood magic.
Already got that one.
Yeah, but I can drag it onto your body and it does it.
Got two of them.
Oh. Well, not anymore.
Not anymore. Charles says his was better.
I was able to drag that into my part.
Oh, you could? Okay.
I haven't figured out this.
Yeah, I have to drag it from the thing on the side. I can spell Bespell. Bespell weapon. And it's your sword. Wait, that was the wrong one. I am not paying attention. Bespell weapon. Tana. Alright. Now roll your damage.
Or damn.
Alright. Oh, you barely missed. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It decides it doesn't like Winky. Strike at him. Not with that, it's not. I'll strike one more time. That time it's a regular hit.
Why is Winky's AC down by 2?
Let's see.
Off guard.
see him being off guard.
Unless it's counting the car.
He is my mortal enemy. I knew it.
I mean,
Yeah, he's not off guard according to his character sheet. That's weird. Oh, it says he's flanked. I wonder if it's because one of them has.
Does one of them have a higher range?
No, these are creatures that are based on a different creature. So let me get rid of that. There we go. Now you're not flanked anymore, probably.
maybe.
But if that still was by 4, if it was by 2, then that
Oh
would.
yeah, it would have still got hit.
All right, and so for its final attack action, it's going to try to shove him. Not a chance in heck.
Winky's like,
No, it missed Winky. It went right over his head.
But I pushed him.
Winky kicks him in the shins.
Well,
Going there.
you hit critically regular.
Attack of opportunity for William. That was a low roll. Nice.
Oh yeah. Critical to critical, baby. You love it.
Oh my god!
Hey! That
Good
was
Lord, well.
Smataroo. Whoo! Dang.
You cleaved him in 2 with that strike,
I was about to say, that's like,
like your
taking the
ability,
head
that's
off
all.
right there.
and each of the halves start burning away immediately.
Hey, that's like taking the head off. Like, all right, see you later.
That would end my turn. Oh, I should have. No, well, yeah. I'm done. I'm done, but like I should have done something else.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
All right, Eve, hold on. You're no longer clumsy,
Oh,
but you still hit.
That was a great roll.
All right. First action.
right.
Regular critical miss, so you're clumsy again.
Cool.
The zombie Chol has a 5. She rolled a 4, which brought her to a 19. Am I reading this wrong?
It's
What are you talking about?
It says. Oh, yeah.
You're welcome. I went to the same process like 30 seconds before you.
Okay. I got you.
Ah, barely missed.
Do, just swing it away, swing it away.
Car. Regular hit.
Just swing it away, swing it away.
Regular hit. And your third and final?
I'm gonna attempt my last little thing again. I mean, I just want to like touch him, like just like grab the neck or somehow. I don't know how. Is it
Make your
grapple check?
Athletics check.
Yeah, I just want to put my hand on him and grab him and see what I can do. Come on, give me something good.
This is how obsessed he is with death.
Just want to test it.
You have managed to grab him.
Yes. And that's what happens.
Nothing happened.
Cool.
Winky.
Just wanted to check.
Winky. But now that he is grabbed, let me set that on him real quick. Makes it easier to beat on him again. Winky freeze.
You were saying to do it. I thought
I
I
said,
was
all
waiting
right,
for your signal.
I was waiting for this signal.
your regular hit.
Oh my god. Ugh.
You notice your hammer did full damage that time. And a regular hit.
Final. Decent hit.
Third and final.
I guess I'll try.
Regular hit.
Oh my god.
You notice you hurt that one really bad.
God, maybe your thing did do something. Maybe it takes away the resistance.
Need it?
So the one with everybody gathered around it has taken more damage.
Oh yeah, a lot. It looks fairly staggered right now.
If I try and move away from this one, I will get hit.
They have not shown any attacks opportunity at any point in this fight.
Alright, well, I'm gonna step over here, and I'm going to target this guy, and attack.
The other one's like, where did he go, George? Where did he go?
Yours doesn't have the 19 to 20, does it?
Me?
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, you have to have keen on your sword for.
No, you don't.
like- oh, you don't? I thought. Well, I mean, mine has keen
All
as
right,
well.
so that's a regular critical.
Okay.
I'm assuming there are other things. Now that you said that, I thought keen was the only one to do it. Wow,
Lots of ones in there tonight, too.
The ones.
You get one
Everybody
more
just
attack.
wins.
I will strike again.
Oh yeah!
Ooh, that
Natural
hits.
20, roll for confirmation.
Oh!
Natural 20, roll for confirmation.
Oh my gosh.
Do it again. Oh.
All right. You disintegrated it.
Alright, he's gone.
Yeah, I grabbed and rolled it 2 more times.
So I'm just sitting there holding dust as it falls apart.
Your giggles.
Yep.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go.
Nice job. So many ones. Why?
It only had 16 health left, so.
All good.
The double critical was enough to say, yeah, it's dead.
Well, that would be the end of my turn.
Yep. This one starts shouting, Master, Master, and tries to run.
He can think?
Did he just run by me?
Yep, you
It
get
sure
an attack
did.
opportunity.
Wait, did I use mine this round?
Well, you used it when I pulled
Yeah, I used it
the
this-
thing, so
No, you get an attack of opportunity.
so I was just like, you get it.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Regular critical.
Oh, how lovely.
Look at that.
Beautiful. Like witnessing a masterpiece.
Because you hit it, it went off balance and hit the wall and does not make it out of the room. But it is screaming.
Kinda feel bad for it, but
Alright, Core, it's your turn. It does regenerate.
Alright. Move up and shut the door.
Okay. That's 2 actions.
I want. On it.
Regular
Nice.
critical. Yeah, just some damage.
Just some damage.
Thor is rolling rocks today, baby.
oh my
Rocks.
god.
Rocks.
If all 3 of your hits are critical and like that, you'd kill it by yourself.
Last. I'll take another little. Oh, that's
Regular miss.
Point.
I said something. I'm sorry.
You could use a hero point if you wanted to.
we
Not
got
gonna-
other people. I think closing the
Alright.
got him locked.
Natala?
Oh,
Oh, that was almost a 20.
Why was it not? Oh, I think it's because it changed and like it was my turn. I didn't have it selected.
You did hit. Right. Hold on. That's not a critical.
Yeah,
Yeah, almost a
used
critical.
to keep it selected.
Well, yeah, because I selected it, and then I'm
Actually, that was a critical because of the off guard.
okay. I'll re-roll, and then Core gets to roll 69.
Nice.
It's new turn. Core gets an attack opportunity because of that.
Hey, it still hit. Nice.
Yep, regular hit.
I was sad for a second.
human.
All right. So Hatala.
Ugh.
Oof.
You're human, but we're using a digital roller.
That was 3 actions.
Oh, that was 3 actions. Don't count that one.
Like seeing.
All right, Eve.
Judge you, I'm getting 15s over here.
Get your revenge.
That's her hitting?
Dude was pushing you around.
I'm just gonna end my turn. Actually, I'm gonna go in this corner and cry.
Oh,
I'm gonna end my turn. I can't.
You could have used your divine lance because you still get a chance every turn for free.
Jim know that.
All right. Akar.
Ah! Stop it.
The ghosts are getting to him.
Oh, that's the one.
You regular hit. And you get one more action. And a regular hit. Aw.
I feel like my damage is getting lower and lower as we play.
I know.
I'm getting wore out. I'm getting tired. I'm not used to swinging the sword.
Winky?
Used to pull my bow back.
Wow. Regular miss.
I'm gonna cast Impaling Strike on this guy.
Okay. Alright, it gets a reflex save. So it takes half damage.
All right.
It's dead and impaled on the spike now, and so it disintegrates.
All right. We didn't want to go anywhere.
Yep. And now the door has been spiked by a big spike.
It'll go away when I stop concentrating on it. Are we all good? We want to take a second, get our thoughts together, breathe.
Really?
Alright. Yeah, I managed to destroy it, but as things are quieting down and y'all are taking your breath, deep from within the area, you can hear a large guttural growl that sounds like it reminds you of several of the dragon roars you've heard throughout the adventures.
You've got to be kidding me.
You killed like 3 dragons in like 3 swipes. I don't know what your problem is.
It was just a guttural roar. There was no.
I
No.
was hungry.
All right. Here's what I like to do. I'd like to shout in Kaminoan. I want to shout, "Master, never mind."
The
Everything-
situation's all okay up here.
He wants
Make
the
your-
Han Solo it.
Do your ancient lore check.
Stop.
Everything's fine up here. How are you?
How was your day?
Who is this? What is your number?
What's your ident number?
Yeah. Yeah.
Boring conversation anyway. I love how sometimes a car does not count as a person on his filter.
He doesn't have a filter. His camera focuses.
Yeah, it's just because it's a low light.
It makes it look like the blur filter's on and he's just not there.
No, it's just because of low light. I was
Okay.
trying to get Granger to sleep.
You shout the statement, and you hear a couple of zombies in the distance shouting, "Okay!" And then you hear, "No, you idiots! That's not one of you!"
Yell back, yes it is. Just yell
I
back,
would
yes.
like to yell back.
He's shouting in common.
I'm gonna shout in
The
common.
new,
Yes,
the
it
new
is.
voice is in common.
Yeah, still shouting Kaminoan.
I'll do that.
It gives you validity.
Needham suggests I'll shout in Kaminoan. I am.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I
Actually,
am.
Sorry,
Everything's fine.
Needham, you heard it in Dwarven,
Hmm.
and Winky heard it in gnome.
I love how the name has
Something
turned from gnomish to
squooey around
gnome.
here.
So
And
you hear it in your first
in
language?
Elvish.
So you hear it in your first language?
Yep.
Basically. Your
Mother
So-
tongue.
interesting.
So why not I hear it in Badger mode?
Oh,
Hey, you heard it in Badger.
Dad, is that you?
Dad?
Do we want to seal this door? Do we want to just push through?
Well, did we kill everything on the other side of the door?
We just heard them yelling. At least a couple more zombies
Oh,
and some.
don't worry. Don't worry. We're good. We're good.
Oh
They
yeah,
obviously fell for the trick.
we can seal this door and find another route.
Recommend that and
There's someone who's like an actual.
Wait,
There's an
you guys got
actual-
hit?
There's
What are
an
you saying,
actual
Wiggy?
intelligent
Sorry.
person over there. Maybe we can get something out of him.
Nobody
after
said
filling up
intelligent.
on his sleep. He spoke to us. I
Yeah.
assume we all know that he spoke in a bunch of different languages, right? His words were in every language. And that's not any bit of intelligence to you. It's
I
obviously
mean,
something
that's cool
going on.
magical.
That
So-
was a good reminder. Thanks. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Now that you're talking about it, you realize everyone heard it in your minds, not with your ears.
Oh.
Trippy.
So he's using. Sorry. So he's just using mass open telecommunications for everybody, like psychic link to everyone.
Dude needs to put some more security in his channels.
Yeah, just open comms. Bad idea.
get like a.
What's a magneto?
You look over, Nadep's got his bucket mask back on. Maybe this will help.
You hear chanting in Kiminoan.
Court, what's he saying?
It's gonna get you.
This is a ritual.
Oh, come on.
That's
What did I
they're chanting?
press?
Dang it! I'm trying to think of like some dumb commercial jingle just for the chant, but I can't think of anything right now.
O'Reilly.
Nice, that's good. Oh, Riley. Oh. That's good. That's good, Wiki.
My kids have had a stupid Zaxby's commercial on repeat in their heads and just keep going on and on. It's been so obnoxious.
Like
Really? What is it?
this came in and sounds like he's a closed.
Like these or like
They're like closing a door.
oh,
Opening doors. We shut the door. Trap us in.
maybe we should chant an open spell.
Go hold this other door.
Oh.
The one that we can't.
The ancient doors, they go away, and then they grow back in. There's physically no door once you open it properly.
It's like dissipates.
That the
You notice the doors beginning to grow back in again.
where we came in.
No.
Double door.
The door that you got into the inner sanctum.
Guys, we're stuck here.
Should we go out? We make a
Let's-
decision real quick.
There's no
At least
point in
prop it open,
leaving.
Try to prop.
Why?
Um,
It's ancient stone. It's just gonna crush whatever you try to prop it with.
You can just try to open it.
Quick, grab a piece of charcoal. Maybe we can get it to make a diamond for us.
To get out or stay in. Gonna be
Yeah, you're gonna have to
trapped
throw a fireball at it. So kind of
No,
have heat and
No,
pressure.
you guys do know there's guards still out there, right?
Well, I hate to sound cocky, but I think we handled the first 4 or 5 okay.
No, I mean
Okay.
outside of the door.
Dick.
So these next time though, we do need to try to focus fire these guys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
single target.
You also have the option to back out of here and come back after getting some preparation because you did hear the sound of a dragon.
Yeah.
All right, let's
And there's
jump
a lot
out the
more
door
of those
and go
soldiers.
rest and come back.
We spent like 3 minutes.
Would I be able to depict what type of dragon from the sound? I'm assuming something negative.
It was a dragon.
Well, based on so far everything in here is being undead of some kind, your guess is it's probably an undead dragon.
Fine.
So not. Just not luck.
That's I don't know. Heavy down.
Which Based
Yeah.
on what you know of the zombies in here, that means if you don't kill it outright in one round, it's probably going to regenerate as well.
Ooh.
And
All right,
Winky's down.
so
Let's go take a nap. We're gonna
um,
step out the door and
Yep.
talk about this as the door closes.
I heard
Yeah.
about this guy talking about this nuclear bomb thing. I don't know what it is, but maybe we should look him up. It sounds
Well-
impressive.
You're
You
really
want,
good.
You want the entire world to be a giant volcano?
Can you one-shot a dragon in a round?
Yes.
I mean,
He's done it
We don't-
before.
he's done it
Okay.
before.
All right, well then let's just continue on. Like we don't
Oh,
even
we've
need to
already said
prepare.
we're
Let's
gonna pull
do it.
back for a second.
Yeah, we're gonna pull back.
Oh.
So
I
can we
thought
cast? Can we cast haste on Winky, or can we only cast that
Yes,
on?
anyone can cast haste on someone else.
All right. So, can we cast multiple instances of haste or similar
No.
spells? There's no stacking that.
No.
All right. How do we amplify Winky further? Turn him into like a human cannon.
I can put the. Well, I assume that we've left.
Yes.
You mean turn Winky into the kamikaze?
We
We
do,
could do
might-
the gnome.
He might not
I
make
could
it
do
back.
a
We could
heroism.
do a smaller version of the gnomish catapult to the moon.
Well, either that or have you heard Tale of the Village Railgun?
What? No, I
That's-
haven't.
So you get a bunch of people in a line and you get the last person in line to pass an item up, and since pass is a free item transfer,
Oh yeah.
it speeds it from point A to point B in the matter of instantaneous movement. So if Winky is holding on to his hammer and they pass his hammer forward, we just launch the hammer through the dragon and the back of the building. I mean,
Wow. That
Yeah,
definitely will end
And
in
now that you
something
say
bad.
it, like now that you mention it, I have heard of that, and
Yeah.
that is hilarious.
It-
and the
it's like-
first thought in my mind was, yeah, Charles is never gonna get that.
well, like part of what you do is like you because you can hire hirelings. You like rent 50 people just to walk with you and be the like cannon. So you have just this like procession.
Okay,
So
also,
I digress.
because of your time within the area and the casting of spells you've gotten used to, you can tell that anything based on positive or good or holy that's spell-wise has a 25% chance to not do anything, and then a 50% chance to do full effect.
Gotcha. So 50% and up is a hit, 25% and down is null.
Well,
And
no,
half-
25 to
Wait,
25
doesn't that
to
leave
50
like
is half.
doesn't that leave like 10%?
25 to 50 is half.
So 25% is
And below.
nothing happens. 25, and another 25% is you get minimal damage, or you
Damage.
get some effect,
half
and
effect.
then 50% you get the full effect.
Okay,
That-
that was
That's the
not-
full.
So you have to
100.
roll at least at 11.
But any weapon that has an effect, it's not affected by that energy.
Okay.
It's just that they're not affected by the weapon's energy as much as if they were hit by a spell with that energy. That's the trade-off, since instead of the sword having to check each one of your attacks whether the holy worked, it works. It's just they're not weak to it.
One thing I did notice is that slashing damage went across pretty well.
That's
Why
a
didn't-
standard for zombies. Zombies are resistant to all damage but slashing.
Do
That's
you remember
kind
what dragon?
If
Excuse
it's
me.
a zombie, it'd be the same as slashing only.
It's kind of weird. Why would a zombie who basically has almost no blood be a slashing type?
Because you're
Because
not
it has
letting any
flesh.
liquid out.
You're
You cut
destroying
through
the
flesh,
container.
tendons, bones. You're cutting through stuff rather than just hitting it.
That's
Hitting
like
it would do more.
Skeletons, for them, it's blunt is the one that does damage.
But zombies
they
are just
flesh.
like glorified skeletons.
They're meaty skeletons, yes.
It's a skeleton with meat armor.
I mean,
Pushing
technically
cuts
by lore, it should be piercing damage to the head.
Yeah.
But you can also do bludgeoning and just crush their head.
Yeah.
See,
If head does not
the-
remain,
The head thing was one of the things I was talking about, or what I was thinking about is like, is there a way that mechanically that we can target only the head?
Well, see, these are magical zombies, so they don't even need a head.
Okay, so that works for me.
See,
That
it
works for
depends
me.
on how they're animated. In movies, they're animated by some virus or something like that. So destroying the
still functioning.
brain causes them to not function anymore. This, their entire body is animated by negative energy from the negative energy plane.
I can take that.
That's why negative energy heals them and good energy hurts them.
So what happened when a car hugged that one?
It stopped being resistant to slashing weapons.
That doesn't make much sense. You mean bludgeoning?
It was resistant to everything but slashing is what I meant to say.
So
Just
stop that.
negated the resistance.
Oh, a car. You're gonna need to go hug a dragon at the start of the fight.
All right.
Can we
You need to
teleport
throw
a
a
Actually,
car?
you should probably just go all the way and just seduce it.
You know, I thought about that. I thought about charming them, but the thing is that from my travels, occult is like in my occult travels and learning this, zombies don't have minds really. They're kind of a mindless brute, so to say. So charming them,
Unless
they
they're
had
like a
no will.
lich.
So
You notice that these zombies, they don't move slowly and shamble, they actually move fast. And they're not intelligent until they activate some command that makes them intelligent.
Did
So in
any
their
of them?
ordinary activities, they're mindless.
Did any of them
Yes.
seem like they were attracted to a car?
No.
Oh well, maybe the
But
dragon will
it's a
be.
dragon, yeah. The dragon's different.
yeah, I was worried about trying my charm spell because from my travels,
You don't
with
have to use
zombies,
a spell. Just use you. You be
you're
charming,
enough.
and it will just be
Ha-
like, "Hey, baby."
Look at me, Atala. Do I look charismatic?
A
Have
donkey
you
can do
ever
it.
known me to be charismatic?
You have
donkey
made
can
me
do it, you
We
uncomfortable
can't.
have
for a
been
long
traveling.
time.
We have been
That may be
traveling
because
together.
a dragon is the proper mate. I don't know.
I've never been charismatic. I don't
Okay.
know what I'm supposed to do with that.
I'm sorry, but I have to show this. There's a potion you can buy,
I don't know.
What does it do?
Potion of seduce dragon.
the octopus potion.
Uh
The
oh.
what?
The octopus potion. When you drink it, 8 flailing octopus arms covered in suckers pop out from your sides.
Can I have?
The arms share your multi-attack penalty and attempt to grab at random enemies within 15 feet.
Okay, that sounds like something Core would just love. I've
Everybody
grabbed
gets it.
every enemy.
Let's stand in this doorway.
No. This would be good for a car because he needs to start grabbing these zombies.
Yeah, will it work if it's the what you call it?
Oh god, death
The
tentacles.
tentacles?
Well, was it just me that it caused the effects, or was it any
don't-
grapple? Period.
We don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Visual.
with the bet and say we just put them in there.
Everyone to have the visual of a car with like no shirt, ball, and then
It's not eyeball. It's a whole skull.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
whole
just looks like a hydra.
coming out of the side. Just,
He will look like a Lovecraftian creature. Like
Yeah.
I'm the
so
Punisher
we're gonna
with the
build
third
our
eye.
own. Right?
Yeah. I like it.
I'm literally the Punisher with the third eye.
Can we
right in the
can
middle.
we give these tentacle arms things to hold?
No.
Yeah, zombies.
They literally just grab everything around them and try to restrain them.
Okay, can we put spikes on his armor?
You can't
Can
put
we just-
anything on them because the arms themselves are from the potion.
What if we took
I meant like
balls
armor,
of
like
peanut butter with nails in it?
no.
Okay, that's
Wow.
just
This potion sounds cool.
What
Can we
were-
find one in
so-
our local shop?
So we're heading back to Glyphrin,
Okay.
Dragon.
Yep. All right. Is
All
there
right, guys.
anything?
We need to research too. Maybe dead dragon. What's their breath worth weapon? Or would it just
I like
I think she might enjoy that. Yeah.
who? Huh?
What?
Who's she?
The occultist in the library? That's what you're talking about, right, Court?
I was just saying go buy a line. You know, I'm just
Well-
looking for books.
Oh, well, why don't we go talk to the occultist that's been around, I don't know,
She
for...
doesn't like us. She like said, well, you can ask us one question. Feel like
Yeah, but we asked her about an undead dragon, that might pique her interest. I've never heard of an undead dragon, have you?
Yes.
Yeah.
We
You can
fought
make
one.
a check.
We fought one when the black dragon left one for us. It was her pet.
The
Didn't we?
uncle?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
well,
like
we
It was
before
an
that.
undead dragon
Have we heard any knowledge or research on that since then?
that we killed it.
A car, you can actually just roll an occult check.
Our shine.
He's like, has anybody heard of this? Has anybody heard of this?
Hey,
Guess
hey,
what?
Hey, guys,
I
have you
I
heard of this?
have. Yeah.
All right. You're not too sure about the specifics, but you do know that there are zombie dragons and skeletal dragons.
Yes, I've heard of these two, but like an undead dragon, I don't know if it falls into both or.
No, those are the types of undead dragon. They're either
There
a
you go.
zombie or a skeleton.
Let's research both because it's useful to know. I'm guessing it's gonna be a zombie dragon, but we can research skeletal dragons. Actually, I hope it's a skeletal dragon. I think that'd be more than
That means I can use my hammer. Why don't we just stick a blade on the top of your hammer?
that adds too much weight to the dog.
That's what puts it.
Oh man, finally Winky's saying that he can't lift something. That's
No. It just makes my swings uneven. It's not like I can't lift it.
okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Maybe we can figure out a way to fashion an axe to one side
disgusting.
of your hammer.
It also does the same thing.
With zombie dragons, do we know what kind of breath weapon? Or do they have any kind of fear effects?
A car, make another check.
I love how we had like 2 weeks to prepare for this post, and then we did one room.
Hey, look, that's a zombie
All right.
dragon.
You do know that a zombie dragon, they're not as good at flying as their living counterparts. They're immune. They have a lot of the same immunities and weaknesses as regular zombies. They have a breath weapon that does fetid viscera. You're literally being bludgeoned by meaty flesh.
It's flesh at you.
Yep.
That's disgusting.
And you have a chance of being sickened just from it breathing on you like that.
Just stay by its toes. It can't eat you then.
All right, so anti-sickening potions. That sounds like a good thing.
And it does not have a fear effect.
Nice.
So
Oh, what am I gonna
let's say
do
we
with
get
my
in a
fear
room with
effect
this
potion?
dragon, two other zombies. We're gonna focus down the zombies, then take out the dragon, or we go all in the dragon?
Well, there's not just two other zombies. There's
Just saying, I'm
the
just
other ones that were in the barracks for sure, and there could be more than that.
true.
I say.
But
I say
another thought is, could we lure the undead outside of the area? Open the door, say, "Hey, come here," and then they walk outside the area and then kill them there, so that they're not.
There's only
the
like
dragon.
one.
Given the-
That
no,
that
Dragon's
could
probably
lure in.
smart enough not to go out. What were you saying, Winky?
the dragon would attack us. He does have a ranged attack. I don't even know what you're talking about. You mean winged undead inside?
I mean that they're being they're getting their health back. and it's because they're in that area. If we have them leave the area,
What area?
we walk through a door to get into the dungeon. When we walked through the door, I felt very heavy negative energy.
So we're gonna lure them out of the area that they are trying to close after we walk in.
Because they don't want us in there.
But we can't. How are we gonna lure them?
We can get back in over and over again.
They aren't gonna be stupid if we walk outside.
They seem pretty stupid to me.
See, the thing is that we can get them back.
They just target you.
What was that, Charles? Sorry.
Once you get them angry, they just charge at you.
Yeah,
That's a
and we
lot of
can
work,
lead them
right?
back through the door we came through, and we have a whole citadel behind us that is guarding this door. We can just have them set up, just ready to take them out and help us out.
Hey,
Literally,
What
you can
about-
open the door and cast a fireball in the room.
or what about Wall of Virtue? Just do a big old cube in
Well,
the room.
We could
I
do.
can't do a cube. I can do a circle, but I can't. I'd have to be standing outside of it, obviously.
We could do.
Well-
Everybody throw fireball.
We don't
Yeah.
have that many fireballs.
Get you a net.
You actually have quite a few fireballs, considering everyone who can cast fireball at this point.
Yeah, I'll do the chain lightning
Hey,
first and
I
figure
have
out how
a
many
couple
enemies there are.
arrows. You can chunk the arrow. It's got fireball on it.
And then
Uh,
necklaces
my-
of fireballs.
My experience
have a
with
necklace,
throwing
too.
stuff doesn't work well, except for my dagger. I'm good at throwing my dagger.
I mean, but it's a fireball. Like if you just get close, it's gonna be pretty damaging.
You would have thought that with acid or an explosive thing, but no.
All right. As y'all come out of the place and y'all are discussing this, the captain of the Citadel Guards comes up. So, what's it like in there?
Undead, lots of undead.
Disgusting.
Strong undead.
Do they regenerate?
Yes,
Pretty much.
Not anymore.
We had-
Some
Well, the
there, were
ones we killed don't generate.
there were legends. Of,
now let
Stop
the man
talking.
talk.
there were legends of zombies that could regenerate back when they took the original Citadel. We didn't see that because it was only during that initial push. Any zombies that appeared after that, they didn't regenerate anymore.
So maybe that negative energy got truncated. Like at
What?
some point it was going further out. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Your guess is someone actually reduced the area that was being affected and intensified the effect.
Is there a way we could stop the effect entirely?
You'd have to figure out where it's being generated from.
Probably the center.
Did
But that means somebody with extreme intelligence and magical ability is in there doing something. And being this is a Kiminoan fortress, there's a high likelihood of there being a lich in there.
this being a fortress before in depth to puzzle out kind of where things.
I mean,
Do you know who might know something about this?
Hey, can we call her a lich buddy?
No. Him, who we still haven't been able to save, and I feel bad about.
where are they again?
I don't remember at this point. I think they took him to like the other side of the world where the elves are.
It was like strapped to this.
It was his little
The airship.
winged guy. No, they flew. Like they didn't use an airship. They could, one of them has wings and there's something going on. Like there's all this other stuff that we've almost forgotten about. This is on the other side of the world now.
That still doesn't make any sense to me.
You don't like that one?
Well, the problem is negative damage would heal a zombie and positive damage would heal a human.
Mm-hmm.
there's some negative power in the area that's negating all of
It sounds like they
divine
go
energy.
backwards. Like for the human, it'd be negative, and for the zombie, it'd be positive.
I think it's for the caster, not the recipient.
What spell are y'all talking about?
Spiritual torrent.
Oh.
So if you are a living creature, this spell will deal positive damage and gains positive.
Oh, okay,
traits.
so when you cast it, it's positive. If an
If
undead
some-
creature casts it, it's negative. All right, yes,
Yeah.
that makes more sense. I read it poorly.
Yeah, I think it's just to avoid the gray area rules lawyering with like healing spells being
Yeah.
used as weapons. This like flat out like, look, here's where it's used. But I don't know, I thought
also,
it'd be
it's
interesting.
a line or a cone, and it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's I mean potential 60 on a full out roll.
Yeah, I would say it'd be effective, but again, it would have the same issue.
I'm okay with the 75% chance of doing damage.
Yeah, it's only
Nope.
if you roll less than a 5 that you get no effect at all.
Right.
Are the double doors big enough for a dragon to fit through?
It depends on how big it is, but most zombie dragons aren't the huge ones. So yes.
So we just lure it to that room, stand right outside of it, and we can just use our spells as normal.
That's
Kite it back.
why.
I like it. I like it.
Hey,
So that-
Core,
So
should
that we're
we,
not hindered.
It does not only have to get through double doors, it has to get to that one door that leads there. Wait, yeah. It's stupid.
should we talk to our lich buddy that's watching us and be like, hey,
He
do you
he
know
just
the power of the
says
lich
stuff
here?
when he wants to say things.
Well, yeah, but we can do like, hey, we think there might be a lich here. What do you think?
To talk about him in the third person is just asinine. He's literally listening to you.
He's
talk
listening
about
right
it.
now, so just say what you want to say and see if he comments.
Oh, well, I didn't want to be rude because I don't honestly remember his
I
name.
don't think he understands.
I mean,
rude.
it's rude to just be watching somebody the entire time and he has
Isn't
no
it-
concept of that. So
Is
It's
it
your
his-
cousin. You don't.
Is it? Is it his name?
I don't know.
No,
he's
I
not-
focus
no,
on
it's a
the
car's
path
cousin.
forward. Yeah.
Like,
Is it
Hey,
his,
look, just
Hold on,
because
wait,
I have a history of losing my memory. Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry, hold on. Mikey, what were you saying?
is it his name, the Lich King of the World?
That's his
That's-
title. His
Omandius.
self-appointed title.
You could just say that if you forget his name.
The Lich
I
King of the
remember when we
World.
met him was Orm. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
recognize that name.
Prince Ormandius.
Just
I'm
call him
terrible.
Armin.
Okay, so
Since his dad's
This-
dead now, isn't he King Ormandius?
It's true.
this is Mo talking. I have a hard time with regular English names, much less fantasy names. So, forgive me, please. Again.
So do you talk to Ormandius?
Yes. I'll be like, hey, I think we got another lich.
And everyone hears, oh, yes, yes. Ah, this will be fun. I look forward to watching this. I've heard of him. He's pretty powerful.
Really?
Yeah, it's Kapakis.
What is that? The fancies.
Core, make an ancient lore check.
That sounds like a packing company, like FedEx.
I would like to use my hero point now.
All right.
Not much better.
All right. You're like Kapakis, Kiminoan. And I will whisper something to you. Heck, if I spelled that right.
No.
So, the whole concept with fighting these things that are regenerating, do as much damage as we possibly can as quick as we can, right?
Yes.
So here's what I remember.
Okay.
The only thing I can really think of is Packus Anvir. I think he was like the second Lich Noah. He was like a
Okay.
master of portals. Probably one of their most talented researchers.
Interesting.
You also remember that he stepped down from his throne because he didn't care to lead. He would rather do research and let his grandson take over.
Sounds like a guy who would make the T-virus.
Basically. According to the lore, he's the one that learned all the technology for them to make portals.
Oh,
That'll
He
be
did
nice.
it because he was obsessed with the research of the library.
So he wanted to get there.
He did get there. He's the one that got
Oh.
them there. And then he dissected how the gateways work from the library and made his own network.
Gotcha.
He's the one that invented all the keys you've been using.
Do we know the name of the Lich that's in the library that's all stated?
You know his name, but I don't have it right now. It's not him.
that's a nice name.
It's one of his descendants.
Is that the guy we're fighting here? We're gonna fight here, or is it?
Armandius said he's the one that's living in here.
Alright, you think he's got a stockpile of keys that we just snatch up?
That take us a bunch of different places. I like the idea.
The only problem with that is, why is he still here if he has all those keys?
Because of research.
What's
This might
he
be the
researching?
perfect place to research.
Possibly.
Or he's stuck.
You think it's another floating skull type thing?
I hadn't
That
thought
we
of
know
that.
about this place, the adventurers catalog.
Based on your research of Kimanoa and the artifacts you've gotten from the ancients and everything else, this was the birthplace of all the portal technology that all of them use. And this is where they figured out all the rules for how to get into the library. And also where he was conducting further research into how the keys for the library work, how the power sources work. Because remember, they could never figure out how to do the power sources correctly. So instead, they figured out how to take the souls of people and use them to make the keys.
Oh,
So all the original keys that they have, that are from Kimanoan times, have people's souls inside of them.
they're like our gems.
Yep.
Except they're just a key.
Except for the soul is used as a power source instead of to keep it safe.
Their battery.
Yes, it's Matrix.
Okay.
Someone will have to explain all that to Hatala later.
So this Kapakis guy doesn't want to leave because he has this library. I have my library.
No, his library's in another dimension though.
Where are all of his research? Doesn't leave.
Yeah, this was his personal research facility.
Maybe he's gone insane and just stays here.
He likes the coffee in the office.
Make another ancient lore check, Core.
He's figured out it wasn't a zombie young.
All right. You can piece together, since Kapakis is here and what he was doing, the legends from Kimanoan lore is that this facility fell before any of their other facilities fell. A catastrophe occurred and they lost contact with the whole fortress. And they could no longer come and go here.
You think we could talk with them? Like before we like in that main room? Just in that
Alright.
room we could talk to him since he has that
Quick,
telepathic field.
quick, tie Winky up. Somebody, it's an imposter.
What?
They want to talk to him.
But this is so it,
I tried saying hello and you yelled.
no, because it was a zombie. You said hello to a zombie.
I wanted to do something besides walk up to him and swing.
I let you say hello. Okay?
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Alright, so let's try that again, even though it didn't work last time.
No. This time we talked to an intelligent being, not a zombie.
What
And
kind
maybe
of
we
being?
could. The dude himself with his
Oh.
own telepathic field. It's obvious he can hear what's going on.
Can he read
So-
our thoughts?
Does this line up with the time frame of with the friend?
That was long after Kimanoa fell.
We don't know what
No, this catastrophe predated all the other Kimanoan forts being destroyed. And the structure is 100% intact. So whatever happened was a magical calamity.
Maybe he caused it.
we haven't seen any.
And the negative energy that's permeating the area is a very strange note because you've never heard mention of the negative plane being associated with any Kimanoan ruins.
I have a feeling something's off about this. Or he's actively doing something different than each Kimanoan. Trying something new since he's still alive.
Research negative energy way to
You have a portal to the negative energy plane at the tree
it was mostly
because Aganar was researching it.
isn't there like a
There's a portcullis closing it up.
What is a
Because
portcullis?
it's not, they can't figure out how to close it.
It's those things you see on gatehouses on castles. It's got like the gridded slats to look.
Except for this one is this is more like the Stargate one where multiple pieces come together.
Can't we just jump over it?
No,
Let's
it's like
see.
bolted to the door itself, so there's only like a few inches where the portal's open.
Is it breakable?
In theory, but they locked it for a reason.
Maybe that key leads to this place.
Based on everything you know of keys, the keys only open portals and keep them open through the power of the key. They tried to close this portal as your guess because it's got a physical seal blocking it, and the portal will not close, which means you cannot cut the power to the portal. Which, in theory, would mean you can all infer that the portal is being powered by the negative energy plane.
I wanted to research that
Make
link.
like a pact.
Create like a
I don't know. What would that even do?
Make an occult lore check, Akar. You have heard of a ritual that allows one to reinforce one's connection to their deity, that allows them to basically bypass a lot of the rules of the world. It was created by a group of witches and evil cultists who wanted to make sure that the good people couldn't stop them from connecting to their deity.
So wait, would we be able to do that, but for good people to
Yeah, so in turn
some
we can
people?
do the same, but for the good.
Yep. If it exists for one, it works. You can make it for the other. But you do not know this ritual because it was one that was. You've heard of it, but very few people have ever lived through it. Your best bet would be to go to the library and talk to the ancient expert, the lady.
The occultist.
She knows more about it than anyone else.
I told you we needed to go back to go see her.
Know the right answer.
But you wanted to do
You
it
need to know
for
how to make a call to the gods when
You gotta
But we
burn
can also,
blue
while
food.
we're there, ask about zombie dragons. Now that we know we're probably
dude,
talking
dude.
about a zombie dragon.
we know about zombie dragons already. Why would we ask her such an
Informed them
unimportant
very well
question?
about zombie dragons. For some reason, that's something you actually know well.
Is there more to your backstory that we don't know yet?
I don't know. I forget a lot. Actually,
No.
that
All
was
right.
sad. That actually
I
made me really
recommend
sad.
that we actually stop here. Basically, you can plan on any questions you want to ask, any items you need to procure, things like that. And next time we can start up with interviewing the occultist and then go back into the underground. Does that sound good to everybody?
Sounds good.
Good.
All right.
Okay.
Tonight, I'm giving a bonus hero point and 100 experience to Winky for being on the ball.
Yay, Winky.
And I'm giving a bonus points to Core for tactical plans. So bonus hero point and bonus experience. He's the one.
Yay, core.
Drop him quick.
Yeah, he's just smacking. Well, man, yeah. What'd you put in that sword?
the dead essence of a magma type.
That'll do it.
Right. Thank
All
you, everyone, for joining us.
All right. Bye.
See y'all next week.